Hey guys, I hope you all are doing great, and today I'm doing the first time tag. I think I did this on my Sincerelykailyn channel, but I want to do it again. It was a while ago and I just want to do it on this channel. And this channel is my more personal channel. Like, I don't feel like I have to be super professional. Like, I don't have to use my backdrop and I don't have to have the best lighting in the world for these videos, if you get what I'm saying. So, I have all my questions on the phone. Let's see. Okay, it's the my first time tag. And I will have all the questions to the tag listed below. Okay, do you still talk to your first love? My first love? No, I don't speak to any of my ex-boyfriends that I've had in the past. So no, I'm not friends with any of my ex-boyfriends. So, no, I don't speak to my first love. Number 2, what was your first job? My first job was at a hair salon, and I was a shampoo girl. I washed hair, and that's basically it. It was a really easy job. You get tips and you get a paycheck, so it's really fun. It's not that hard, and they train you and everything, so I think it's a great job. What was your first car? I actually don't have a car, so I don't have a first car. Okay, let's see. Number 4, who was the first person to text you today? The first person to text me today. Let's look. It was my friend, let's see, who was it? It was my friend Amy. If you all remember her, Miss Amy Gray, me and her talk all the time still, so yeah, my first text message was from her. Okay. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? First person I thought of this morning was my hubby, of course, because I'm in love with him and he makes me super happy, so of course it was my hubby. So let's see, next question. Who was your first grade teacher? I was homeschooled, so my mom was my first grade teacher. So yeah, my mom was my first grade teacher. But I did go to kinder club, and my teacher there was named Miss Schaefer, and I had a bunch of friends there. It was really fun. I loved kinder club. Okay. When did you go on your first ride on an airplane? I have never been on an airplane, but I would really love to. I think it would be so much fun. I'm not scared to go on an airplane. I know some people are terrified of airplanes. I'm not one of those people. Okay. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? My first best friend is my friend Cynthia. She lived 6 houses down from me, and I've known her since I was 6 years old. And yes, we are still really great friends. She just doesn't live near me anymore, so we don't get to hang out that often. But we do talk all the time, and she's always been there for me. So Cynthia was my first best friend, and I love her so much, and she is a really great person. Okay. Where was your first sleepover? My first sleepover was probably at my house with my friend Katie. So, yeah. Okay, who was your first person you talked to today? First person I talked to was my mom, probably. Whose wedding were you in the first time? The first wedding I was in was my aunt's wedding. I was a flower girl, and she got married on the beach in October, and it was really beautiful. But they made us like put our feet in the water at the end for like a photo, and it was freezing cold. It was horrible. But yeah, that was the only wedding I've ever actually been in. I've been to other weddings, but I haven't actually like been in the wedding. Okay. What was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing I did this morning was check my phone. I always do that in the morning. I always check my phone, Instagram, Facebook, emails, all of that, and then I'll wash my face, brush my teeth, check YouTube, and all of that. Okay, what was the first concert you ever went to? The first concert I ever went to was when I was 9 years old. I went to see Backstreet Boys, and it was amazing. I love Backstreet Boys. I was a big Backstreet Boy fan. And then another concert I went to was Dream Street, and that was probably my favorite concert because they had a meet and greet at the end of the concert, and we got to take photos with them and meet with them. It was just, oh my gosh, so amazing. I have photos and everything still, so that was a big highlight when I was like, I think I went to that concert when I was like 10. Okay. First broken bone. I have never broken any bones in my body. None. So I'm very, very lucky for that. First piercing. My first piercing was when I was 8 years old, and I just got my earlobes pierced. But like an actual piercing, I got my belly button pierced when I was 16, and that was my first piercing. I still have it too. Okay, first foreign country you've gone to. I have never gone to a foreign country, but I would love to go anywhere in Europe. That would be amazing. Okay, first movie you remember seeing? I have no idea. How am I going to remember that far back? But I really loved Barney when I was little and Sesame Street, so I think there might have been a Barney movie. I don't know. I liked Lion King too, so probably something Disney or something like that. When was your first detention? I actually did get detention. I went to this school in 9th grade. It was a private school, and they went by paces. That's the curriculum they went by, where you had to grade your own work. Like, you had these dividers in between each desk, and you would do your work, and if you needed help, you would put this flag up, and then you would have to go grade your work after you finished whatever subject you were doing, and you had to get this book to see if everything was right. And I actually did get detention once because I copied something down on a piece of paper that I wasn't supposed to. And it wasn't like a real detention. All I had to do was come in for extra school work to do, so it wasn't like anything big. And the school was pretty strict, like, with stuff like that. Who was your first roommate? I have never had a roommate, so none, I guess. What was the first lesson you ever took? Lesson? I was a Girl Scout, but that's not really a lesson. I never took swimming lessons. I learned on my own, so none of that. I was, I guess, a Girl Scout when I was 5 all the way until I was 12, but that's not really a lesson. I don't know, maybe like, I think I was in tumbling when I was little too. I don't know. Who was the first person beauty related on YouTube you ever watched? That's the last question. The first person was Purse Buzz, Encore, and X Sparkage. Like back then, back in 2007 when I started making beauty videos, there wasn't that many beauty gurus like there are now, and I love all the girls out there now, but it was really different back then. I don't know, something about it was just a lot different. So those are all the questions, I believe. Let's see. Yes, that is all the questions. So I hope you all enjoyed this little tag video. I hope you all have a great day, and let me know what other type of videos you would like me to do on this channel, because I'm kind of clueless. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!